students, this is Miss Ziegler back with part 2 of how to make a rounded keychain with the 3D printer. You want to make sure and log in on one of the school computers and go to your Google Drive. That's where you will find your file that you just saved from Tinkercad. Once you get into where that file is, you found it on your Google Drive, do not open it. That's not what we want to do. We want to download it onto this computer so that you can get it into the Dremel software. So go over here to the download button and download your file. It will pop up on your computer and you can click on that little arrow to show in folder, and that's where it is right there. Now what you want to do is go down to the little Windows button that opens up the programs of your computer and look for the one that's called Dremel Digilab 3D Slicer. It's going to be a folder. You open up the folder and look for the program called Dremel Digilab 3D Slicer. You want to make sure and get on that one specifically, Dremel Digilab 3D Slicer, and open that program up. Once it's opened, we're going to put your file into this program so that you can slice it for the 3D printer. Alright, to do that, go over to this little open folder, go to your downloads and find the file that we just downloaded and put it into the Dremel program. If I want to get a good look at what this is going to look like, what I'm going to do is use the arrows on the keyboard to move this a little bit so that you can see it from the top. That's not too bad, but I think I want it to be a little smaller. So what I'm going to do is click on the keychain, and then I'm going to come over to this toolbar right here and click on Scale. Use the red box to make it just a little bit smaller, kind of like squeeze it in a little bit. That looks good. Alright, now I want to check and make sure I have the right settings. You want PLA, so you're going to click on PLA. Well, if it says PLA, you're good. If it doesn't say PLA, click on it, then click on Dremel, and click on PLA to choose PLA. You also want it to be high quality. If it doesn't say high quality, click on high quality. Alright, now we're ready to name it. I'm going to go down here to the little pencil, I guess is what it is, and I'm going to backspace out this name. And I want you to name it like this. Name it key so that I remember that's a keychain, dot your name, dot whatever color you want it to be. I want this to be orange. I'll do my best to get it to the right color that you prefer if we have that color of filament and if I have time to change it, but I will do my best. Alright, now at this point what you're going to do is call me over to wherever you're at and I will save it on the flash drive for you so that we can get it put on the 3D printer. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this process and I can't wait to see your awesome keychains.